Waves are pumping this morning. Don't know what I'm doing running. Should be surfing. Anyway, the boys are already gone this morning as well on the last one. Sidra actually set a PB this morning. It's flying. Good to see.
Over the last 25 years as a coach, my views and use of physical testing and assessment for sport have changed enormously. The long story short is this: everyone, not just sports people, will be best off having their flexibility, tension and posture assessed regularly. The opportunity cost of neglecting this is enormous in my experience. You see, the easy to measure things like strength, speed, endurance, heart rate, sleep, distance, for example, distance run or ridden or swum, elevation, etc., are tracked religiously these days, thanks to A, being so easy to measure, and B, the great improvements we've got in technology. It's the not so easy to measure things like flexibility, tension and posture that are largely ignored because they're more nuanced and require what Naval Ravikant would call specific knowledge. The irony being, these qualities have the greatest correlation to being injury-free and moving well throughout life, at least in my experience to date. Here's an example of how this plays out most of the time. The athlete or recreational trainer, which is you in this case, will set a SMART goal, and SMART being an acronym for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based goal. And 95% of the time, the goal you set will be something easy to measure. It'll be something like run a marathon, complete a triathlon, compete in a powerlifting competition, play another season of Masters Rugby Union, pass a grading in the martial arts, achieve single-digit body fat %, or start indoor rock climbing with the kids. It could really be anything. Then the training program that you create will use predominantly easy to measure qualities so progress can be tracked. So far, so good, until the consequences of reality kick in, which is any time we train or exercise, we are increasing the flexibility of some muscles whilst concurrently shortening the range of other muscles over a long enough period of time. We're also increasing the tension in some tissues too. These changes in flexibility and tension don't reset at zero for our next training session or at the start of the new week. They compound in the direction of the stimulus we give our body. If we're not genetically gifted or we haven't created a good training program to actively reverse these unwanted changes in our body, reality in the medium of inhibition, discomfort, pain, injury or surgery will appear sooner or later. And all of this impacts our posture. Also, how we feel about ourselves at any point in time can also impact our posture. A solution to this is to have your flexibility, tension and posture assessed regularly. This way, you'll know the areas that you need to prioritize in your training program to get the results that you want. Without this, most people are just hoping the current training trends of the day are serving them in their highest and best good.